We live in a world that often glorifies busyness and constant productivity. In this fast-paced environment, external validation becomes a measure of success. It's easy to lose sight of our own needs and desires amidst the noise. However, true well-being starts from within. It begins with self-respect, a fundamental aspect of our mental and emotional health. Self-respect is the bedrock of a fulfilling life. It's about recognizing your inherent worth and treating yourself with dignity. It's about recognizing your inherent worth. When you respect yourself, you acknowledge your strengths and accept your flaws. It's about honoring your values and needs. Setting boundaries is a crucial part of self-respect, ensuring that you don't compromise your well-being for others. When you respect yourself, you value your time, energy, and emotions. You make choices that align with your true self. This doesn't mean being arrogant or self-centered. It's about having a balanced view of yourself and your place in the world. It simply means treating yourself with the same kindness and consideration you would offer to someone you love. Self-respect fosters self-compassion. It means saying yes to yourself as much as you say yes to others. It's about making time for self-care and personal growth. Self-respect is the foundation upon which we build healthy relationships, make empowered choices, and live authentically. It influences how we interact with the world. It is the key to unlocking our full potential and achieving our dreams. Celebrating our successes, no matter how small, reinforces our self-worth. By embracing self-respect, we pave the way for a life filled with purpose, joy, and meaningful connections. Self-respect and boundaries are inextricably intertwined. Boundaries are the invisible lines we draw to protect our well-being. They are the limits we set to safeguard our time, energy, and emotional space. Think of boundaries as fences around your personal garden. They protect your space and allow your spirit to flourish. Without boundaries, others can trample on our needs and desires, leaving us feeling depleted and resentful. Setting boundaries is not selfish, it's self-care. It's about communicating our needs clearly and respectfully. It's about saying no when necessary and saying yes when it aligns with our values. When we establish healthy boundaries, we create a safe space for ourselves to thrive. We are better equipped to handle challenges, pursue our passions, and build meaningful connections. Boundaries are not one-size-fits-all. They vary depending on the situation and the individuals involved. Understanding and setting boundaries is essential for maintaining healthy relationships and personal well-being. Let's explore some common types of boundaries and their significance in our daily lives. Personal space boundaries. These relate to our physical space and belongings. They help us feel safe and respected in our environment. For example, feeling comfortable saying no to unwanted physical touch or setting limits on how others borrow our possessions. It's about asserting our right to our own space and belongings. Emotional boundaries. These protect us from feeling overwhelmed or responsible for the emotions of others. They allow us to maintain our emotional health. It's about recognizing that we are not obligated to fix everyone's problems or constantly provide emotional support. We can choose when and how to engage emotionally with others. Time boundaries. These involve managing our time effectively and setting limits on how much we give to others. They help us prioritize our own needs and responsibilities. This might mean saying no to commitments that drain our energy or setting aside dedicated time for self-care. It's about ensuring we have enough time for rest and personal activities. Digital boundaries. In our hyper-connected world, digital boundaries are crucial. They help us manage our online interactions and protect our mental health. This includes setting limits on social media use, managing email notifications, and protecting our privacy online. By establishing digital boundaries, we can create a healthier relationship with technology. Sometimes it can be challenging to recognize when our boundaries are being crossed. Here are some warning signs. Feeling resentful or overwhelmed. Constantly feeling taken advantage of or emotionally drained can indicate a need for firmer boundaries. Difficulty saying no. If you struggle to decline requests, even when they conflict with your needs, it's time to reassess your boundaries. People-pleasing. Consistently putting the needs of others before your own, even at the expense of your well-being, suggests a lack of healthy boundaries. Guilt or anxiety when asserting yourself. Feeling guilty or anxious when you try to communicate your needs or set limits is a sign that you need to strengthen your boundaries. Recognizing these red flags is the first step towards reclaiming your power and setting healthier boundaries. We are often taught that selflessness is a virtue. While it's important to be kind and compassionate, constantly putting others first can lead to burnout and resentment. True generosity stems from a place of abundance, not depletion. Prioritizing your well-being is not selfish, it's essential. When you take care of yourself, you have more energy and capacity to show up for others in a meaningful way. Think of it like the oxygen mask on an airplane. You need to put yours on first before you can assist others. Self-care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's about making conscious choices to nourish your mind, body, and spirit. This might involve engaging in activities you enjoy, spending time in nature, or simply allowing yourself to rest. Section 6. Building healthy fences. Practical steps to setting boundaries. Setting boundaries is a process that takes practice and courage. Here are some practical steps to get you started. Identify your needs. Reflect on your values and what matters most to you. What are your non-negotiables? What drains your energy? Communicate clearly and respectfully. Use I statements to express your needs and limits. Be direct, assertive, and kind in your communication. Start small. You don't have to overhaul your entire life overnight. Begin by setting boundaries in one area where you feel most comfortable. Be consistent. Enforce your boundaries consistently even when it's uncomfortable. This will help others understand and respect your limits. Practice self-compassion. Setting boundaries can be challenging, especially at first. Be kind to yourself throughout the process and celebrate your progress. Section 7. Digital defenses. Navigating boundaries in the virtual world. In today's digital age, setting boundaries online is more important than ever. With the constant influx of information and the ever-present nature of social media, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. Establishing clear digital boundaries can help you maintain a healthy balance and protect your mental well-being. Here are some tips for navigating the virtual world with intention. By being mindful of your online habits, you can create a more positive and productive digital experience. Limit social media consumption. Spending too much time on social media can lead to feelings of anxiety and inadequacy. Set specific times for checking your accounts and stick to them. Be mindful of how much time you spend on social media and how it makes you feel. Reflect on your emotions after browsing and adjust your habits accordingly. Unfollow accounts that trigger negative emotions. Curate your feed to include content that brings you joy and inspiration. Manage notifications. Constant notifications can be distracting and stressful. Take control by turning off non-essential alerts. Turn off unnecessary notifications to avoid feeling overwhelmed or distracted. This simple step can significantly reduce digital stress. Designate specific times to check emails and messages. This helps you stay focused and prevents constant interruptions throughout your day. Protect your privacy. In an age where personal data is a valuable commodity, safeguarding your information is crucial. Be selective about what personal information you share online. Think twice before posting sensitive details. Review your privacy settings on social media platforms. Regularly update them to ensure your information remains secure. Curate your online experience. You have the power to shape your digital environment. Follow accounts that inspire and uplift you. Surround yourself with positive influences. Engage in online communities that align with your interests and values. These spaces can provide support and connection. Remember, you have the power to create a positive and empowering online experience by setting healthy digital boundaries. Take charge of your digital life and make it work for you. Section 8. The ripple effect. How self-respect enhances relationships. When we respect ourselves, we attract people who respect us too. Setting boundaries is not about pushing people away. It's about creating healthier and more fulfilling relationships. When we communicate our needs clearly, we give others the opportunity to show up for us in a way that honors our boundaries. This fosters mutual respect, trust, and deeper connections. Furthermore, when we model self-respect, we inspire others to do the same. We create a ripple effect that spreads outwards, creating a more compassionate and respectful world. Section 9. Embrace your worth. A call to action. You deserve to live a life that feels aligned with your values and aspirations. You deserve to have your needs met and your boundaries respected. But it all starts with you. Embrace your inherent worth. Honor your needs. Set healthy boundaries. It won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. Remember, you are worthy of love, respect, and happiness. Go out there and create a life that reflects your true worth.